At Night of Champions, we will crown a new World Heavyweight Champion.
You see, it's my responsibility to get the giant matches. And a win over Seth freaking Rollins would be absolutely huge. So Seth, with all due respect, and I mean that sincerely, I would caution you against making predictions about your future, because when the Nigerian giant is finished with you, you might not have much of a future after Backlash.
Omos, you are once in a generation. Because you were born that way. Seth freaking Rollins is one in a generation because I made myself that way. I should be afraid of you. I should be afraid of you, but I'm not. And at Backlash, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna do what I do best. I'm gonna make your ass famous. I'm gonna give you the match of your life, and then I'm gonna bounce your big head off this canvas, and you wake up from your 3-second nap. An arena filled with people are gonna be singing my song.
Where have you been all night? All night? Where?
Look, it hasn't been a great night for me.
Oh, you haven't had a great night? All night? Where were you?
Look, I wasn't gonna say anything, but I was talking to Jey Uso before, and then I ended up speaking to Jimmy Uso.
What? Why? Why are you still talking to these guys? What could you possibly have to tell them? What? I don't get. What is it? Please don't tell me. No. This can't be. This can't be about being worried about what Roman's gonna do to them. Why do you care?
It's not so
no,
simple.
who cares? No, who cares?
I can't.
Oh, no. Look, I used to like the Usos too before they became Roman's little cronies, okay? But it's too late for them now, okay? And if they haven't figured out by now that Roman's just using them to stay where he's at, they deserve whatever happens to them after we beat them on Friday. But we have to beat them on Friday. We have to keep these titles. That's what I'm worried about. That's what you should be worried about, man.
Bro.
No.
Man, I know exactly what you're going through.
How could you possibly know what I'm going through?
Well, maybe you remember a little team called RK Bro, where I teamed up with Randy Orton, the Viper, the Legend Killer, the Apex Predator, and everybody every week would tell me how he's gonna RKO me, but he didn't. And you know why? Because we're bros. And at the end of the day, you and Kev, you guys are bros. And win, lose, or draw, everything's gonna be cool, bro. Yeah.
Wow. Thanks, bro.
No problem, dude.
Now, Trish, Becky Lynch has been absent from Monday Night Raw the past couple weeks. Can you give any insight into why Becky isn't here?
Why she's not here? I mean, oh, you don't know though. I have a little secret. Yeah, you see, Becky Lynch is not doing so good. She confided in me. You see, she got real close to me. She opened up and she told me she's having a hard time with the pressure of being the top of the women's division, being the man and being a mom. And it's been too much for her. And listen, I understand because I'm a mom as well, and I have 2 children and a plethora of other things. But I'm thriving. Becky, not so much. You know, and I would watch her and I'd see her cracking. I could see the pressure crumbling. And I just decided I had to take her out of her misery. So really, what she needs to be doing is sing at home and saying, "Thank you, Trish."
Mustafa Ali in his hometown. Evaded by Chad Gable now, who looks to pounce and punish Mustafa Ali quickly.
Chaos Theory incoming. No, great reversal by Ali.
Ali to win it.
Ali steals it.
He's got it.
A temporary alliance of necessity being formed by Theory and Reed. And Bobby Lashley about to take a trip. A-Town down.
What did I tell you? You want to come around and mess with me? You ain't nothing.
Oh! Every man for himself.
Emphasis on temporary. Thunderous senton by Bronson Reed, who is going to make the climb. Nearly 400 pounds. A tsunami to Austin Theory. Kick by Del Toro puts Jimmy Uso down in the corner.
This may be his chance. Cruz Del Toro.
Call air traffic control at O'Hare. Solo drawing the officials' attention. Jey Uso doing the same.
Oh!
Samoan spike out of mid-air.
Are you kidding me?
Buenas noches, Del Toro. One and done. The insurance for the bloodline.
All of a sudden, Bianca, Liv, Raquel, all back up.
Fantastic teamwork. Belair now going to be legal for her team because I think Liv's about to take a trip.
Oh, watch out!
Flattening Dakota and Bayley, but watch Io.
The genius of the sky. Drop kick and Raquel.
Remember, Bianca's legal. Looking for the KOD.
Io blocks her efforts. Face first into the post. Bayley wants to have her say now. The role model back inside.
Uh-oh.
Oh!
KOD.
And the Raw Women's Champion puts away damage control.
Rhodes now hooking Finn Balor for the crossroads. Inside cradle. Whose shoulders are down? Cody's down.
Both superstars back on their feet.
Could it be Pedigree?
Balor's out. This is the moment for Cody Rhodes.
And now the American Nightmare with a chance to send a message to the Beast, Brock Lesnar.
Stalking Finn Balor. Crossroads! Cody's got it!
WWE deserves more. You deserve more. Because when Roman Reigns gets drafted to whatever brand he gets drafted to, he will take the WWE Undisputed Universal Championship with him, and he will stay there. The other brand will determine a new champion. On Saturday, May 27th, at Night of Champions, we will crown a new World Heavyweight Champion.
It feels like it's gonna pop off here in Chicago. And here we go!
Just battering Damian Priest with the kendo stick.
Bad Bunny, absolutely fearless. Oh no. Priest has Bunny. Oh my Bad Bunny out here swinging heavy lumber.
Oh my God.
Good Lord! Get out of the way, KP!
Watch out.
I'm not trying to die here. Bunny like a man possessed, and Priest is hightailing it out of here.
Hey, Damien. I don't know if you know, but I'm not hosting Backlash anymore.
We go home.
Now, I'm going to Puerto Rico to kick your ass. May 6, Backlash en mi casa, Puerto Rico. Damian Priest, Bad Bunny, in a street fight, cabrón. A ver si es verdad que tú eres hombre.
Puerto Rico, te voy a tumbar la cabeza.
Break the rules, break the laws.